and I'd mentioned this earlier about fan bases and whether they're at the ballpark or not. You don't realize how many people are actually following the team. Watching it on television, radio, et cetera. So we're being staged for the 2010 World Series parade, and I don't know exactly where we were before we had to get the motorcade going. And I was getting in my position with my wife in the car. And Bill Newcomb, who was the presiding managing general partner at the time, walked over the car and he says, look, I'm just going to warn you. He says, I can't believe this. He says, I'm just going to tell you that I think when you turned on Montgomery, he said, you're going to be shocked at how big this crowd was. And he says, I went down because the parade officials wanted to make sure that things were staged right, and people weren't going to rush the cars or the motorcade of sorts. And to this day, it's one of the most surreal experiences I've ever had, given to what you just mentioned. And when we took that left, and you saw that sea of people, and it didn't stop, and it even got bigger when we got to City Hall, you finally realized how big this thing was. I mean, this was not only going back generations, but as you pointed out, sons and daughters and parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles, a lot of which didn't get a chance to be there, but a
It was
lot of
huge.
people live through sports and obviously have a chance to do that. Especially the first time when Boch and I get a chance to have a glass of wine, we often reflect on that first World Series, and it's mind blowing how invested Northern California is for this organization, and we're very thankful, and I'm very thankful. My family is too.